fully embracing the persona that was granted him that day, but certainly it is a memory that will be with him forever.
Oh, it definitely like how he heard kids, the whole AT&T Park cheering Bat Kid at him. That was the same thing happening, in his Little League game. Maybe the volume was a little bit different, but that same idea. I mean, it's part of who he is.
Hmm.
Like I wonder, on his like applications to college or something, will he write like, does it stay on his resume forever?
Yeah.
How do you will always be Bat Kid
And it's
for
funny you
sure.
say that because when we're shooting this, he might be applying or he might even have gotten into college. So maybe there's more to this story in the
Maybe.
future, is all I'm
I
getting
don't
at.
know, on some like dating profile down the line. Is that like one of them?
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
don't
one way
know.
to start a conversation. Uh, I want to end our conversation though with the big reflection of the impact on San Francisco. Do you think all these years later, people are still remembering that day, are still talking about it, or maybe not even but learning about it for the first time and being impressed?
Yeah, there it was cool as we were like going through all our archive video here. Um, Producers who work here now who, were not in the news business when that happened are looking at what the video and be like, what is that? What was going on? And you get to like share the story with them again, and they get to learn something cool that the city of San Francisco did, like something positive was happening in our city back in 2013. And just getting to share that story again. And then maybe now, so many years later, it might inspire, Make a Wish or some other organization to do something, this epic again.
Yeah. Any big takeaways from you? Final words, final thoughts on this big event you got to cover?
Oh man, I just loved watching how happy he was and just how happy it made people. And you can see there like people taking pictures and cheering for him and just how good people felt about something good happening in the city and doing something for just a 5-year-old little boy, and all he wanted to do was be Batman.
And he
And he
got his wish.
certainly was.
I
Yeah.
mean, more so than anyone I've ever seen. So, congratulations to the city, to Miles Scott, to Make a Wish, everybody that was involved in this for pulling off something that we are still talking about more than a decade later. And I'm sure we will continue to talk about into the future. Justine
I
Waldman,
hope so.
thank you for joining me for this look back at a major event Nexstar had covered. And let me know. Yeah, there you go. Well, here, I'll put you up full. End with the Bat
Okay.
Kid shirt. There it is.
Go Bat Kid.
Thanks, Justine. Thanks, everyone, for
Thanks,
watching.
Chip.
You got it.
If you're paying high interest rates on your credit cards, you're burning money. Consolidated Credit can work with your creditors to reduce your total payments by up to 50% and lower your high interest rates so you can stop juggling multiple payments. Save thousands in interest charges and pay off your credit card debt fast. You don't have to be good with money because we are. Call Consolidated Credit for a free consultation at 800-320-0929. 800-320-0929. That's 800-320-0929.
Get hands-on with your future at WTI. For more than 70 years, we've been helping people learn the kind of practical skills they need to start rewarding new careers. Blending hands-on, in-person learning with convenient online instruction, WTI uses personalized attention and smaller class sizes to help you master the skills employers are looking for so you can start your career with confidence. Now is the time to find your future. Get started at WTI.edu or stop by our Joplin campus today.
Do you see this mill? Or what about this one? Looks good, right? Wrong. They're all missing something. You see, eating without entertainment is just chewing without flavor. And Royal Kingdom is packed full of flavor. Nice. Royal Kingdom turns any drab meal into a fantastic one, so you can play a quick round in between bites. No, dang it. Guess I got a little carried away. Download Royal Kingdom on the App Store or Google Play Store today.
My dad always says, if you've been hurt, it costs you nothing to see if we can help.
And it's true. Talking to us is always free. You won't pay a thing unless you win.
That's how he's done it for over 30 years, helping Missourians get back on their feet.
And now we do it together. 2 generations, 1 mission.
Because peace of mind shouldn't come with a price tag. If you've been hurt, call the Sachs family.
It costs nothing to see if we can help. And we'll walk you through every step. Aaron Sachs and Associates.
Welcome to the Lake of the Ozarks. Hi, I'm Jordan Salisbury, the owner and founder of the Salisbury Real Estate Team and Salisbury Property Management. Born and raised here at Lake of the Ozarks, I've loved growing up here, and I'm now raising my young family here.
I don't see any fish.
I've been selling the lake for almost 20 years, and we specialize in selling and managing lakefront property. So whether you're buying like a local, staying like a local, we want you to live like a local.
Live from Ozarks First Plus, a rapid rundown of the local headlines, stories shared, viral videos, plus the features and facts before they hit your feed. You're watching The Daily Scroll with me, Bailey Stroll.
Hello, welcome to The Daily Scroll. You know, right off the bat, one of the great things about this show is that I can talk about whatever I want within reason. And I think what's perfectly in reason is doing an entire Star Wars episode.
Wish I had a music cue for that.
I know. It's okay. I got my drum roll on.
Yeah.
I was going to do this on, of course, May the 4th be with you. But we didn't have a show yesterday because, and I'll blame it on Jay.
Yeah. Well, like, I'll be honest, I had other reasons for taking the day off, but when I told my boss I went, on, what is it, May the 4th? Yeah. I'll celebrate the Force and I'll just take the day off.
Did you watch any Star Wars yesterday?
I told you I watched the first episode of season 2 of The Mandalorian, but I also showed my parents the first episode of The Clone Wars.
Oh, there you go. Fun. I have at least seen the first episode and the last episode of Clone Wars. And not much in between.
That's all you need, right?
Just to get me up to date with whatever was in the timeline of whatever I needed to see. But I've seen a lot more Mandalorian than you.
Yes, and I've seen a lot more Clone Wars.
Yes. And I have started to watch the Darth Maul one, but I need to go back and watch it again because I wasn't watching with the newest show that's out there. But it's okay that we're doing this on May 5th instead of May the 4th be with you, because Star Wars fans will know it is actually Revenge of the Fifth Day.
Yeah, which I remember in like high school watching somebody come up with something for so many days for the next forever.
It's Star
Every
Wars
day is
week.
Star Wars Day if you want it to be.
And it can be Star Wars week. And there is enough content out there
we could do
it all week. But
I kept having to go to you and be like, hey, you put in video for something that you said we weren't covering, and it's like, we could
there's so much.
We could cover it.
And I even had more in there from my own photos, like when I went to Disney World, Star Wars, I could put that in. My dog is named after the Mandalorian, so I had videos ready for that too. I mean, we could just talk all day long about Star Wars. And I did think to myself, well, people at home want to see this.
Of course they do.
And then I thought, well, I don't really care. No, I care. But
they care because
is fun,
you
okay?
care.
Even if you don't watch Star Wars, the stories here are pretty interesting, I would say. And I mean, if you scroll at all, you were going to come across something that said something about Star Wars
May the 4th
on May the 4th. So this is the Daily Scroll after all. But this actually started in the phrase, of course, in 1978. But this did not become an organized celebration, I saw, until 2011. Wow. Which I'm not sure what tipped the tides in 2011, but now it's a thing. And this is a good year for it because fans have a lot to look forward to. Today is the finale. Well, yesterday was the finale for this new Darth Maul show, Maul Shadow Lord, on Disney Plus. And on May 22nd, The Mandalorian and Grogu is coming to theaters. And I'm pretty sure I already have tickets for that. I did not buy them, but I'm pretty sure my husband did.
Pretty sure they're there.
8 p.m. on the 22nd. I will be close to 9 months pregnant.
I was looking up May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th. This Reddit user has, this is the May.
This is okay.
This is the way from
let's
The
just
Mandalorian.
celebrate the whole month.
The whole month. Anyways.
I was thinking it would be Revenge of the Sixth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And just leave Cinco de Mayo alone.
We take that day off, and then we come back the next day, and we get back to the Star Wars. No,
And
that's fair.
I was planning an entire Cinco de Mayo episode, but here we are
This takes precedence.
and said we'll have to wait till next year for Cinco de Mayo, or we'll actually, I mean, in Mexico, maybe it's celebrated a little bit, but not nearly as much as their actual Independence Day, which everybody thinks is Independence Day. Cinco de Mayo, it's not.
So we need to do the actual.
It would be in September. And I will be back from maternity leave in September, so we can do it then.
Yeah.
And we can do all things Mexico. But for now, we're sticking with Star Wars. You know, some people call this the most one of the most influential films ever, or the most influential movie series. Would you agree?
Yeah.
I would say so.
For the world of,
If you watch
sci-fi and
there is a documentary on Disney Plus, I think, with the studios that made it, you know, George Lucas. That is one of the most fascinating documentaries I've ever seen.
I remember
It's long.
as a kid, I watched like a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, and there's just so many good stories from the production of it, and so many things that had to come together for those, especially first 3 movies to really.
And honestly, you
be
have to know like those stories behind the first movies to
fully appreciate.
Appreciate like just the opening scene and
because they are very. I was telling somebody today, they're very simple movies of just the hero's journey, and you know the characters you expect to see along the way. But there's so much
in the most complicated
behind
way.
It. There's so much other things going on and stories happening that make it the influential franchise it is today.
Jesse, Maddie, and Tom talked about Star Wars on the 5 o'clock, which you can go back and watch.
And Jesse swept the draft.
He did. I laughed when I saw a clip of that yesterday. They were having a good time with it. But he said out of a scale of 1 to 10, he's probably a 5 on the Star Wars fan meter or knowledge meter. What would you say you are?
See, that's the thing. After he said that, I asked some other people what they would put themselves at, and it depends on whether you say how much do you like something versus how much do you know about it. There's so much Star Wars out there, to consume and to know about and to remember. I have really fallen off it. Watching The Mandalorian again was me trying to get back on it. But I really do enjoy it. Anytime it comes up, it is a thing that I enjoy.
I'm not somebody that would typically like series like this.
But this is kind of your one thing.
It is my one thing because it is so cool if you know the backstory and the models and George Lucas and everything. And just like how can somebody from their own brain create such a universe like this in Harry Potter I can appreciate because it's literally just like an entire universe that we get to be a part of.
In one of those documentaries, I always like when George Lucas pulls out his binder and it's just every planet and character and everything in that universe, and you're just
I could never.
That's awesome. It's cool that just exists in the real world.
That's
so I'd probably
my
say
thoughts
8
as well.
I don't know if we were supposed to put numbers on this.
I would say, and it's hard for me because I haven't watched the Clone Wars, so I can't say I'm an 8 because I feel like I haven't watched the Clone Wars.
But I haven't seen The Mandalorian, and
I guess I would be like a 7 because I have done Star Wars D&D. I've done a lot of things. I killed it in trivia. No, just kidding. Okay. Well, we do have a local thread today. We'll just go through them very quickly. Star Wars themed, of course. First of all, Tom Schmidt. There's a lot of people at this station. Tom Schmidt's one of them that is a Star Wars fan as well. And he did something I have never seen in all my years of news. On the news before. Look at this. An entire forecast yesterday. This was on the news.
The crawl is really funny.
The crawl, amazing. He took some time, and you have to think about he did this at like 3 or 4 in the morning. So that is dedication. He could have just came in and done a regular old forecast,
and
but
all
no.
Good Star Wars movies starts in space.
And that software system we used. I mean, he's making these graphics, but they're available to him. So I'm kind of impressed just by the software that makes that happen. So that's pretty cool. Secondly, there was a Star Wars wedding in Springfield yesterday.
Were there pictures of this? You had this in there, but
no, I wish I did.
I wish
we
we
were
had
going to get
pictures.
some, and then I don't think
Okay.
we ever ended up getting any because they were in the evening. But this was at the Savoy Ballroom or Savoy, I never know how to say it, on Commercial Street yesterday. A May 4th wedding. Normally I would say, why a wedding on a Monday? But you got to do it when it's May 4th. And it was all Star Wars themed. I would have loved to see some pictures of that.
And then I know we're running over already, but I wanted to say my thing that I said to you when I first got here today. I left for one day.
Can't forget.
I left for one day and I lost my job to AI. I couldn't believe it.
You lost your Photoshop place here at the station.
This was my whole thing.
Of doing making people into Star Wars. So I just put that into Gemini. First time I've ever, usually I roll my eyes at people that put their picture into AI but
it did a good job.
I did it. I did it for Star Wars Day, and my husband said he was over the moon about it, okay? Like a little bit too excited at that picture. And then he said he was going to tell our soon-to-be son that is my real job, that my news anchor job is just like a front.
Yeah.
And my real job is a rebel pilot.
Clearly he never saw my work from 2024.
Oh my gosh, you pulled it up. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
Back in my heyday of photoshopping stuff in my free time.
That was my background on my computer for a good year.
Yeah.
And I love it because first of all, the background.
Yeah, no. I
also
there's
have a picture of Dan Lucy standing in front of.
Yeah, that was
something
actually, I
like
put that in the video wall because when we first got that kind of video
He's
wall, we could put whatever we wanted.
Another fan, I think.
Put a
he was
Coruscant
pretty
background
excited
there.
about it.
Yeah. So,
And
anyways,
you'll
it
never
was a
know
fun
who's.
project.
The co-anchors may change.
Yeah, but
Darth will always be around.
Darth is always there.
He's employed still. Okay, well, then there were some agencies out there, the Highway Patrol, the airport, all getting in on this, Branson PD too, all making their own little, with AI, it's so much easier nowadays to do fun things like this. Even April Fool's Day was all AI this year, which, we have our thoughts about, but when it's all fun and games, I think it's great.
And when there's dogs,
that was my
better.
favorite one. This is from the Branson Police Department. I mean, simple, but you're gonna get a like from me if I see that on social media. Okay. Well, when we come back, we are going to talk about a new Lego that's out. Of course, I feel like you can't mention Star Wars without Legos nowadays.
Yeah.
The two go hand in hand. And how you can get a minifig of Grogu. If you haven't yet, there is a way to do it. But it might set you back a little bit. Those are not cheap anymore. And then probably the best story. We love the auction stories around here. We've got one Star Wars theme just happened. A fan creating a replica of an iconic ship and how much it sold for when we come back.
Get hands-on with your future at WTI. For more than 70 years, we've been helping people learn the kind of practical skills they need to start rewarding new careers. Blending hands-on, in-person learning with convenient online instruction, WTI uses personalized attention and smaller class sizes to help you master the skills employers are looking for so you can start your career with confidence. Now is the time to find your future. Get started at WTI.edu or stop by our Joplin campus today.
When did soup get so popular? Eat lines.
Not me. I love lines.
What kind of a person loves lines?
Someone who enjoys playing Royal Kingdom while they wait. I literally can't wait to wait.
Yeah, a phone game?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that sounded fun. What was that?
That's the sound of a weenie boy smashing another puzzle.
Well, that must be expensive.
It's free.
What? I gotta download this.
Hey, after this is over, you want to go with me to the DMV? Their lines never move.
You want to hold it? Good job, Art.
Everyone deserves a team they can count on. In the good times, the bad times, the hard times, all the time. At Aaron Saxon Associates, when you need us, we'll be here.
Go Poppy. Go Poppy.
The whole team, ready for you. We got you.
Well, I've got a lot of Star Wars Legos at my house, whether I like it or not, and I
Which you
have a
do.
feeling. What?
Which you do like it. Sorry.
I don't know. It's one of those things where my house doesn't match the vibe.
Oh, okay.
It's more of a like, you got to keep that to the garage situation. They are not on display, but they are in a tub. Yeah. So they are being stored away because I don't allow it. But there is a new exclusive building set from The Mandalorian and Grogu, which is coming out on May 22nd. I think this is a movie to wrap up their story.
Yeah, I think it was because there's plot lines and stuff I read that are left open, so they're trying to loop back on those.
It's like, all right, go from a show to a movie, I guess, or whatever.
If the name wasn't so clunky, I wouldn't have as many questions.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like, well, we just make it one last season of The Mandalorian. But whatever, I won't complain. So customers that buy this for $250, okay?
Wait, what?
Yeah, $250
for this. This one said it was roughly $53.
Oh, well, we're looking at the cheap version. I couldn't find
there's
it.
another. Oh, is there like a more exclusive?
I guess so, but I couldn't find it.
Okay, because I know there's also supposed to be one for the Razor's Crest or whatever his ship's name is.
Maybe that's what it is, the Razor Crest. This says you will get a Mandalorian minifig, which I have, and a Grogu minifig, which I can't remember if I have or not.
I have one for sure because I was watching, like I said, I watched the first episode of the second season, and he rides a speeder, and he has Grogu in the bag, and they meet some Tusken Raiders with a big bow and stuff. And I was like, I have that exact set. I didn't know it at the time, but I have that exact set. It's sitting in my bedroom. And I didn't know what it, like, I was like, he rides a bunch of speeders. I don't know if this is one specific, but yes.
I think we might have that. I think I might have that at home. Might be the only one that's actually in the house.
So it was exciting to see a thing that I had seen before.
That is pretty cool that you bought it without watching it.
Yeah, because I just knew that I wanted a figure of the Mandalorian and a figure of Grogu and all that stuff, because I had seen some of the show.
That's how I am with the Legos. I don't care so much about the Lego itself. I care about having all of the Star Wars minifigs.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know why.
As a kid, I was always looking for that, collectors. Okay, if I want to get all of the Avengers, here's the sets that get me that the best, easiest.
I think because like when you unwrap the Lego and you put it together, it kind of loses its worth. Yeah. But you can always have the minifig.
Always have the minifig.
And I feel like that will always be worth something. And they're like indestructible.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is a cool story. Castle Rock, Colorado. This man, he created a replica of the iconic Millennium Falcon, but not just out of Legos or anything like that. It is exactly the way that the original creators of these models made them. So he made one over again. It's identical to the original down to the millimeter. Wow. And it just sold for auction. He spent He spent many years hand making it using the same vintage model parts that the creators used nearly 50 years ago. And that's what you're looking at there, which is pretty cool. They're using all of these little tiny parts from like fire trucks and other random models that you would make back in the day, but they put them all together to make a spaceship, which is like the coolest thing. Huh. So Sean Sides says he was drawn to Star Wars from a young age with his wife's blessing, and you should see more of his basement. It's exactly what my husband would want, maybe one day. He turned his basement into a Star Wars workshop and museum and set about building all of the ships. Then came the research and finding the model kits from the 70s. I don't even know how much money did you spend and time just finding them?
Yeah.
Then came the construction and the final touches. And if you look closely at it, it's like dirty in some places. It has shadows and it's really cool. Took 7 years to complete, makes sense. And it was showcased in Hollywood next to the original camera that filmed the models. And then Heritage Auctions asked if he wanted to put it in for their May 4th auction. And it ended up selling for $350,000.
Now we're out $350,000.
Yeah.
We have it right here.
Yeah. Can you believe it? Can you imagine? I do have a Lego Millennium Falcon.
me too.
I don't have it. My husband had it
okay.
before he even met me. I can't say that it's mine.
I wonder which one he has. Sorry, there's.
He's got not the biggest one, but
Sure,
the one
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like maybe this big.
Yeah.
I would hope that he did not spend $350,000 to make this thing and just got his money back. Let's hope that it was a lot less than that, and he's sitting on a pretty penny now. Next up, of course, he has his next project. You know what it is?
Yeah. Death Star.
The Death Star.
Yeah,
Of course, the
that's
Death
good.
Star. So that's pretty cool. Can't wait to see that. Okay, when we come back, just
Food.
a couple of things. Food,
stuff.
2 new products coming out, which I
Sure.
thought there would be more.
Yeah.
But 2 new products coming out as a little advertisement or marketing plan for the new Grogu, Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Stick around.
Finding a dependable car to fit your budget shouldn't be hard. At Roper Honda in Webb City, we make it easy. Our powertrain pledge gives you peace of mind, and with access to over 100 used vehicles, we can find the right vehicle for you. Come see us just east of the Praying Hands in Webb City.
We're always on the lookout for some new tool that can help us identify when a pregnant mom is in trouble. Remedio, a small battery-powered retinal scanner, looks at the eye, and because there's blood vessels in the eye, you can see the characteristics of diabetes. The cost of the machine is very low, and each test is essentially no additional cost. Technology like this achieves our biggest goal, and that's to save lives.
Welcome to the Lake of the Ozarks. Hi, I'm Jordan Salisbury, the owner and founder of the Salisbury Real Estate Team and Salisbury Property Management. Born and raised here at Lake of the Ozarks, I've loved growing up here, and I'm now raising my young family here.
I don't see any fish.
I've been selling the lake for almost 20 years, and we specialize in selling and managing lakefront property. So whether you're buying like a local, staying like a local, we want you to live like a local.
You want to hold it? Good job, R.
Everyone deserves a team they can count on. In the good times, the bad times, the hard times, all the time. At Aaron Saxon Associates, when you need us, we'll be here.
Go Poppy. Go Poppy.
The whole team, ready for you. We got you.
All right, if you want some Star Wars themed food,
Gotta go to Burger King.
gotta go to Burger King.
They're gonna think we're sponsored by so many things today.
I know, right? This is just came out on the 4th. Barbecue Bounty Whopper, Grogu's Blue Cookie Shake, which actually
They love a good blue something. In
yeah,
Star Wars.
I would like that. I had some blue milk in Disney World. It was delicious.
Sort of their butter beer.
Grogu's garlic chicken fries, which is my all-time favorite thing to order at Burger King.
Okay, so
chicken fries.
it doesn't
So
play into anything. It's just good. That's
just
fine.
added some garlic on it and called it Grogu's,
Yeah.
which why I don't know. They don't mention garlic at all in the entire thing,
Yeah,
but
that's
whatever.
okay.
Imperial Cheddar Ranch Tots. Okay, you have my attention. And 4 collectible cups.
I think you were just hungry. I don't think this is really that
I'm
Star
always
Wars-y. I
hungry.
think this is just
Yeah. It's
Food that
okay.
sounded good.
I mean, it's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
I like the blue
It's the only thing that
shake
was
and I
out
like the green, they seem to be adding green stuff to things.
didn't seem. I feel like I could come up with some better things. Don't ask me on the spot, but I
Oh,
feel like
okay.
I
You
could
didn't-
have.
you didn't want-
There, I mean, he eats a frog. Grogu eats frogs.
Yeah, I should have sold frogs.
Could have been
Frog
like,
legs.
like could have chicken finger frog legs, or I don't know. And then there's
Yeah.
other things that they eat in the show. I think that would
work, but
make
that's
more sense. But whatever.
Whatever.
Go to Burger King. It's a limited time, but I'm
Yeah.
sure it'll be out through the 22nd at least, because that's when the,
When the
movie comes out. Then this one was an unlikely marketing
Yeah,
ploy.
this one I don't even know.
Bath and Body Works.
It's a shiny bottle. Looks like it's made out of Beskar.
Yeah, that's. I think
assume-
you've done
I
more than
assume
what
that's
they've
the whole
done.
thing. Oh no, they didn't think it through that far.
It's just the fragrances. So
Oh,
3
that's
brand new scents that
know if I
anchor
wanna
this
smell like
new
Yoda.
launch. I know. Force Flow doesn't describe what that smell would be whatsoever.
Yeah.
Bounty Hunter. I don't think I want to smell like
I was
that.
going to say, I don't know if there's... I'm actually realizing how much of Star Wars I don't think I want to smell like.
No, I
There's
don't.
very little of Star Wars.
When
I
I'm
wanna
watching it, I am not picturing good smells.
Give me like a Naboo
Ever.
smell. Maybe that's all I
when
want.
if Padme's on the screen, maybe it
Maybe
smells
it's
good,
okay,
but
but
otherwise, no.
I've
mean,
never
when they're
seen
in-
anyone shower in Star Wars. I've never seen.
No, and I think you know what? I get like a exhaust. That's what I
Yeah.
think of, like an exhaust smell with all of the ships and the hangars and the bays.
Yeah, they don't
and
seem worried about pollution.
mechanics
in this
Yeah,
world.
definitely. So they've got Bounty Hunter, Ice Planet, and
okay,
they say it's
sure.
perfect. It's going to be perfect for Father's Day. So
Okay,
maybe these are
that makes it
manly
manlier.
scents.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, sure. Whatever Pedro Pascal is using, just put that in a bottle that looks like the Mandalorian. And
That would be a better
that's
marketing.
probably fine.
Yeah. Okay, well, as we are wrapping up here, my last question to you, Jay, would be any quotes from any of the movies or shows or something that you would, if you had to pick one.
It's a trap. we
good.
say that
It's pretty good.
regardless. Sometimes I forget where that fits into the movies and stuff because it comes up
I
so
watch-
often. So many things are traps.
I watch a lot of shows, and that like when I'm watching a show
Yeah, and they're
completely on
walking
Star Wars
into
related, I'm
something
like,
that is
it's a trap.
not good. You're like, it's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a classic, and it comes with the voice. You have to do the little.
Yeah.
Admiral Akbar.
You can't not laugh when you see that part.
Do you have a favorite quote?
Well, since I'm rewatching The Mandalorian, I would say it is probably "I have spoken."
Oh, yeah,
but
the
I'm
little
not
guy
gonna.
that
I don't
says-
see myself using it in
always
real
says,
life.
yeah.
I have spoken.
You just got to work in like a tick like that you say every couple sentences.
It's the way he says it and the way he fits it in that
very
it's
comforting.
great. And I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
very
if I
nice.
could do it the same.
Yeah.
Or "This is the way."
This is the way. It's classic.
But I'm just a Mandalorian gal.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any other good ones.
In rewatching the first episodes, the Clone Wars, they don't say a lot of the famous lines from that show, but Anakin and Ahsoka are always doing the "Here's where the fun begins" before they jump into a big battle sequence or something. That's always fun.
I really don't like the "I love you, I know." I don't like that
yeah,
one. That's my least favorite, I would say.
Yeah, it's
And
an oldie,
I'm blanking on any other good ones. I wish I
I
could
am
come
your
up
father,
like a good Obi-Wan.
Hello
one.
there.
Hello there. Yeah.
He says that a lot throughout all of the movies.
I do. That is a good one. It's a classic.
And then from the sequel trilogy, I like "They Fly Now." They fly now.
I don't know that
You know
one.
what I'm talking about. That's okay. You
Kira-
said you watched that movie one time in theaters, and that's plenty.
That would be why I don't recognize it, because my least
Yeah,
favorite.
that's okay.
All right. That's going to do it for us. Peace out on Star Wars Day. Out of this world.
Hey, Betty.
Hey, Debbie!
New sunglasses?
I got them with my Misplay rewards.
Misplay reward.
I play games and earn points that I can use to cash out gift cards to all my favorite stores.
So this is all thanks to Misplay?
Just download the app and start earning rewards.
1 in 5 lawyer discipline cases start with one trust money mistake. Cosmolex catches errors before they cost you. With built-in trust accounting, client funds stay separate, so compliance stays simple. See why firms trust Cosmolex to stay compliant.
Finding a dependable car to fit your budget shouldn't be hard. At Roper Honda in Webb City, we make it easy. Our powertrain pledge gives you peace of mind, and with access to over 100 used vehicles, we can find the right vehicle for you. Come see us just east of the Praying Hands in Webb City.
Welcome to the Lake of the Ozarks. Hi, I'm Jordan Salisbury, the owner and founder of the Salisbury Real Estate Team and Salisbury Property Management. Born and raised here at Lake of the Ozarks, I've loved growing up here, and I'm now raising my young family here.
I don't see any fish.
I've been selling the lake for almost 20 years, and we specialize in selling and managing lakefront property. So whether you're buying like a local, staying like a local, we want you to live like a local.
Welcome to Roper Honda in Webb City, your hometown dealership dedicated to our community. Our team is dedicated to finding the right vehicle for you. Our powertrain pledge gives you peace of mind, so come see us just east of the Praying Hands in Webb City.
My dad always says, if you've been hurt, It costs you nothing to see if we can help.
And it's true. Talking to us is always free. You won't pay a thing unless you win.
That's how he's done it for over 30 years, helping Missourians get back on their feet.
And now we do it together. 2 generations, 1 mission.
Because peace of mind shouldn't come with a price tag. If you've been hurt, call the Sachs family.
It costs nothing to see if we can help. And we'll walk you through every step. Aaron Sachs and Associates.
We begin today watching the Middle East, where the fragile ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran continues to hold as the U.S. attempts to force open the strait.